European football is more diverse and multicultural than ever. Our competitions and grassroots projects feature players and fans from all backgrounds. And for UEFA, it's important to communicate that football is for all. Respect is a social responsibility initiative launched in 2008. For the last 4 years, this initiative has featured the message, "No to racism." UEFA is now evolving and expanding this message in an effort to promote inclusion, diversity and accessibility across not only ethnicity, but also gender, age, sexual orientation, all abilities and social backgrounds. The new campaign gives all football lovers in Europe a voice to share what football means to them. The new Respect campaign is called Equal Game. Because everyone is entitled to enjoy football, no matter who you are, where you're from, or how you play. On the pitch, we're all the same.
If you have to, if you want to be a social fair play organization, you have to clearly say no to racism, to sexism, to homophobia, to any discrimination, to discrimination of disabled people or any other. The important thing is that you act.
This message, it comes from just love. Love when you're on the pitch, you just love playing football. I remember when I was younger, I was playing with my friend. We just go and tell them to come out and play football. So it was my friend Arabic, my Chinese friend. We were all together. No matter what, you small, you big, you disabled, but you just do something we love. You play football, and people's looking up to us all the time. So even when you go outside, you have to give the good message to everyone. Even it's not because you're on the pitch, but outside the pitch as well. People looking at you, and just want to respect everyone because you're a normal person at the end. Outside the pitch, you just Paul, normal Paul, and the message you can give on the pitch and outside the pitch could help the world, I think.
Paul Pogba there, rightly, I love the haircuts, so you need to use it for something really more entertaining, more beautiful, equality. All right, Olawale Shola is in the studio right now.
Cecilia.
Olawale, good morning, good to have you.
Good morning, Cecilia. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Wale.
How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're fine, as you can see. It's a very cheerful morning because the Tigers did something super yesterday, beating Senegal in Mali. But let's put that aside now. For UEFA, FIFA, footballing federations all across the world, over the years, they have been trying their best to promote equality, preaching against racism, both on the pitch and off it. And would you say they've done enough? And why is it that all the initiatives and so far doesn't seem to be effective?
Okay, one thing I noticed is that discrimination in any form, racism, all other forms of discrimination,
yes, yeah.
You understand, it's prevalent in some societies compared to others.
Okay.
Now, the French society, the Dutch society, they've tried in a way to inculcate people from other cultures into their system. That's why anytime you see the French national team flying out to play football, it's a multicultural environment. Africans, Caribbeans, Europeans, Americans flying out for the French people. So to the Americans and the Britons too. But one thing that the federations need to do is that they need to identify the culprits in the sense that if a section, it's not everybody in the stadium that will discriminate. But if the section does that, the stadium can be given like a ban so that they can teach fans a lesson. That's one part. The other part, Tayo, is enlightenment. You understand? Because if you can have a Judge Ware as a World Footballer of the Year, we've had the likes of Drogba, Samuel Eto'o, donning the colors of various clubs, they've won trophies for so many clubs. Why do you want to discriminate against them? Irrespective of color, sex, gender, status, we are one. Football is not played by one nation. Football is played by everybody around the globe. So why do you want to discriminate against one person because of his color, because of his language, because of his culture? So we live in a multicultural environment. And by the way, by now I thought globalization should have reduced to the barest, these forms of discrimination. But it's saddening that it's still rearing its ugly head. So the associations, the campaign they are doing is good. But as they are doing campaign, they should have punishment. Because
Yeah,
I think
they have punitive measures, of course.
They're not strong enough.
Maybe deduction
Because,
of points. People were actually suggesting that if they can start
Yeah,
deducting points and all that,
Yeah.
you know, from the opposing fans, just maybe that might
That's
help.
quite
But when you
extreme.
know that if you do that, then your club is going to suffer, you wouldn't want to do it. And another thing is maybe also
You
maybe
think so?
parents.
It's not that straightforward, though.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
so
some
easy.
people are crazy out there.
I'm thinking
And
maybe
they'll
just
do
maybe that
regardless.
might happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
that might happen. Another thing is, I think people learn to hate over time. They're not born with it. I mean, if you check kids when they're playing and all that, you see black, white kids, all of them playing together and all. But somehow, at a certain stage, you know, that thing start coming in.
So that's why they're
That's why it's
enlightenment
terrible.
comes in.
About the society. About the society. There's some society.
maybe
they've
from
tried to see people from different background and color and culture as part of them. But there's some society, they are still closed. Example, Russia. You understand? It's a rival over there. It's because the society is still closed. They have to make it open. They have to open their borders. Because when you open the borders, you bring talents in, you bring different people, it's your economy. It's not only about football.
Well, you
understand?
have.
But the punitive measures, they have to increase it. I won't lie to you, Cecilia, because we human beings, one thing we appreciate, once we know that always put us in order, it's the law. When you know that you do something wrong, there are punitive measures that will guide you from doing something bad against in the next future.
Yeah, you're spot
but
on.
when you don't fix it, it becomes a chain reaction. Because you know that Mr. A was not punished the last time he did it.
I
so
can get
Mr. B
away
can
with it
do
as
it.
well.
He can get away with it.
Okay. Tough, you're spot on. I think his point is well made. Tougher sanctions definitely are important in this kind of situations. And you talk about identifying, you know, the culprits.
Yes.
Good thing, there's this innovation. Russia World Cup is next year.
Yes.
There's going to be fan ID cards. Do you think that's a step in the
it's
right
good,
direction,
it's
right?
good. You know,
fan ID cards.
Tyler, when they founded the English Premier League in 1991, before the English Premier League, the English football was in shambles because of illegalism.
Yeah.
People were running away from stadiums because there are so many disasters that happen. Fans fight.